Do you find yourself in a bad mood often? Or are you in a happier mood more often? Either way, it is very important that you are intentional about tracking your mood. Today, I'm going to tell you why you should track your mood. Let's talk about it. Hey, I'm Cherith Fluker. Welcome back to the channel. Around here, I love helping busy women be unapologetic about putting themselves first. And today, I'm going to tell you why you should track your mood. Do you ever particularly notice that you're in a good mood for a whole lot of days and then boom, something knocks you off your track? If you're someone who enjoys being in a good mood, then you want to pay attention to those things that put you in that good mood and keep you in that good mood so that you can do more of those things more often. It is so important for us to pay attention to our moods for so many different reasons. But first, so that we can improve ourselves and be who we want to be. If we are intentional about looking at the things and the people who are around us when we feel a certain way, it helps us to make better decisions about moving forward. Like, what do we want to do? Whether it's our job or our family or whatever the case is, your friends or different places that you go, you really want to be intentional about how you feel. You don't have to do anything really complex when it comes to keeping up with your mood for the day. You can do it on your phone. There's lots of digital mood trackers, or if you're someone who needs a pencil and paper, you can use a calendar or just a, lined notebook to just write down how you're feeling each day. And you don't have to go into a whole lot of detail either. It's just important to know if you're in a good mood or if you're experiencing ups and downs. It's important not only for you to be able to improve yourself and improve the things that you're doing in your life, it's also important for us to do this so that you can communicate those things to a healthcare professional. If you are someone who is working to try to be better mentally and physically, being able to communicate your highs and lows to your doctor so that you can determine if there are certain patterns or triggers or whatever the case is, that's important also. And again, you don't have to be very detailed or complex with it. At the end of your day, kind of jot down how you're feeling. If it was a good day, if you were happy most of the day, or if you were sad most of the day, those are important things to note so that you can look for patterns. If you see that several days in a row that you were in a bad mood, you need to really think about what you were doing, where you were when you were feeling like that, because it's hard for us to recall those things when we're talking to healthcare professionals sometimes. And that's all very helpful information. You can tell, if it's something that's bigger than what you can control, if you need to ask someone for help, that's also important. So paying attention to your mood is really important for that reason too. If you notice that you're in a bad mood several days in a row or several weeks in a row, you need to look at those triggers. What is it that is getting you in that current mood? What are you doing? Who are you with? What were you watching on TV? What were you eating? All of those are things that you can think about that will possibly show you if there are some patterns that you need to be made aware of. And it's so much easier to do that when you're tracking your mood. Tracking your mood is a great self-care habit and should be a part of your self-care routine because it really is helping you to focus on you. We can get so busy and so wrapped up in all of the things that we have to do and all of the people that we have to take care of, and we can forget about ourselves. And it's important that we don't forget about ourselves. Self-care isn't selfish. Self-care is necessary. I say that often because if we don't take care of ourselves, then there's no way that we can take care of the people and things around us. So tracking your mood is helpful for so many reasons. If you don't already have a mood tracker, I'm going to place a link in the description below so that you can find a habit tracker that might work for you. I'll place a link to some digital trackers as well as some paper trackers just in case you're one of those people that need paper and pencil. That is totally okay. I am totally one of those people. It's just easier for me to have that visual in my hand so that I can make a connection about what's going on with me. I love being able to look back and see if there are different seasons where I felt my moods were similar, or if there were different times of the day that my mood was better. It's really important that you know that about yourself. That's very helpful for productivity as well. If you know that you're not a morning person or you wake up in a bad mood, then you don't want to put important tasks at the beginning of your day. That's just important for you to know when you don't know that unless you're paying close attention to it. So there are lots of reasons why you should track your mood. And if you're not someone who is already tracking your mood, then go ahead and give it a try. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and watch this video right here where I talk more about self-care. I hope to see you over there.